Hey, how's it going, everyone? Mark Anderson here, construction worker turned zero DT hedge fund manager. Today, I wanted to share with you guys a backtest of the week. I know that of late, there has been a massive bull run. So in regards to that bull run, I wanted to show you guys a trade that is just basically getting long the market. I know it can be frustrating that when we trade zero DT options, we miss the large overnight moves, which I think was kind of 2% during the election and such. And we don't want to take that risk either. So a good way to do that is through calls. And to basically let you guys know a little more about the calls here in this backtest is that calls are basically part of what is called the volatility smile. So the most accurate predictor of future price movement is at the money implied volatility, or the strike at the money. And basically there's skew to the put side and then there's a smile. So if the at the money implied volatility is, let's say, 15, the 20 delta call will probably be around 15 and the 20 delta put maybe 25 or something. So basically buying an option when it comes to calls generally works relatively well because they're very accurately priced because they're similar to the at the money implied volatility. Also, the market generally has a up bias over time, so we can capitalize that. And then this also lends to us having a lot of flexibility, which we can wing off or sell that leg on the back end to kind of define what type of risk we want for drawdown. So you can kind of see here with this trade is it is a 100K count and it is a nasty drawdown here with the max drawdown. So this is not for everyone's account size, but you could, potentially run this on SPY, or you could run it naked on SPY. You could also run this on XSP, which is 1/10 the size of this. So if you had a 100 grand account, that would only be 1.5% drawdown and a 1% return by running this on XSP, because we don't really need to be worried that much about liquidity. One thing I do want to preface here is people see this and they go, oh my God, 17% capture rate. We have to understand that this is due to equity risk premium and that we've been in a raging bull market continuously. You can see it is robust because in 2022, we had a 20% drawdown in the NASDAQ and the Russell and the S&P. And you can see here that, again, it was a vicious drawdown, but it actually returned 2.2%. So this is a more efficient way of getting long the market. However, you do need the market to go up. So this is just kind of an interesting way of defining your risk and doing that. So such. I also wanted to kind of show how, even though it's curve fit to a bull market, like we can see here, it didn't do good in 2022. We can see in 2020 at the initial parts, it didn't do well. It obviously lagged in 2018. But in regards to that, if the market's up, this generally does perform. And I did this by doing it every single day of the week. It works with other times. It generally works a little better in the afternoon. I also wanted to provide you guys a few other options to, get long the market here with something that may fit your guys' account. So this is an example of not capping that upside. So you make 113 grand, drawdown's a lot worse, but it's relatively the same. So this is, if you didn't want to cap your upside, you can see your largest winner here is 16 grand. Your largest winner here is only 3 grand. So maybe if you wanted to be a little discretionary, you could play with the wing width here, or you could take a lower or higher delta if that's how you like to trade. I don't do that. I'm completely mechanical. I just like to see within the confines of what you guys could potentially make a decision. Then I showed it here with a stop loss. You can see here that management again will degrade any potential returns. So you can see here the P&L went down significantly. Basically, take less risk, you make a less money, and you can see how this is significantly less efficient. So in order to realize the pricing of these options, we do need to take them to expiration. And then the last one, because I know you guys are going to curve fit it anyways, is if you only traded this on Friday, you can go tell yourself how you're going to be a millionaire. Other thing here is you can have some pretty long trends and drawdowns. This is just a way that I like to display how options can be a good form of investing for people with something even as simple as this. This can also be a good option for some people that may have, let's say you wanted exposure in a treasury ETF, or you had a lot of money in your house. This can be a way of getting kind of responsibly leveraged along the market if your money was tied up in other things. Also, the thing I would like to point out most with this is anyone who's selling covered calls, I understand you own the underlying, but you're kind of selling something that doesn't work. So maybe that's something you would like to rethink. Another thing you could potentially do is, I know I've shared some 7DT trades, is I call it a Super Bowl. You could buy the call and sell the put if you really wanted to do that. These are just all kind of ideas, things you guys can do. And I wanted to provide some ways to get long the market for 0DT people. But in general, calls in a bull market are going to work similar to selling puts in a bull market. It's going to work. So you can play with this, but basically any call you're buying throughout the entire chain works. So this isn't some particular back test. I just wanted to give you guys a little confine of what that could look like. I hope you enjoyed the back test of the week. And if you have any other questions or would like me to go over any back test in particular, feel free to drop it down in the description. If you share this with anyone you know, it is the highest honor that you basically extend this content to them. I always appreciate you guys tuning in. I will talk to you guys next week. Thanks.